The top student in your class probably studies less than you. Same syllabus, same 24 hours, same pressure, but somehow they finish faster, remember more, and still have time left over. And the scary part? Once you see what they're doing differently, you can never go back to studying the old way again. Here's what nobody told you. Most students spend years using methods that feel productive but barely work. Rereading the same chapter feels familiar, so it feels like learning. Highlighting every line feels active, so it feels like progress. But feeling like learning and actually learning are two completely different things. You've been working hard, you just haven't been working right. And that's not your fault. Nobody handed you the instructions. Your brain is not a recorder. You can't just play information at it and expect it to stick. Your brain is more like a muscle. It only grows under pressure. It only remembers what it was forced to fight for. The students who learn fast figured that out early. And today, it's your turn to learn the secret. Step 1. Close the book and fight to remember. After you finish reading a topic, don't reread it. Close it. Take an empty page and write down everything you just learned from memory. No looking, no hints. Just you and a blank page. You'll forget things. You'll get things wrong. It will feel uncomfortable. Good. That discomfort is not failure. That is your brain physically building stronger memory pathways. There's a reason this works. Psychologists call it the testing effect. Students who recall instead of reread remember up to 50% more. Imagine discovering you spent years studying the wrong way. That one shift changes everything. Step 2. Review before you forget, not after. Your brain starts deleting new information almost immediately, like footprints disappearing in sand. Within 24 hours, you forget nearly 70% of what you learned. Within a week, it's almost completely gone. Most students never realize this is happening. They think they studied. Their brain already moved on. But there's a way to stop it. You don't review every day. You review at the exact moment your brain is about to let go. Day 2, 10 minutes. Day 7, quick pass. Day 21, one final look. After that, it's yours. Not just until the exam, for years. This is called spaced repetition, and it's the difference between studying to pass and studying to actually know something. Step 3. If you can't explain it simply, you don't know it yet. After every concept you study, look away from the book and explain it out loud like you're talking to a younger sibling. No textbook language, no big words hiding small understanding. Your words, your version. And here's what's uncomfortable about this step. Most students avoid it because it shows them exactly how little they retained. But that's precisely the point. The moment you stumble, the moment you go blank or reach for complicated phrases to cover a gap, that is your exact weak point. You just found it without wasting a single extra minute searching for it. That's not struggle. That's precision. Step 4. Protect the brain you're learning with. Most students aren't losing to harder subjects. They're losing to exhausted brains. How fast you learn has almost nothing to do with how smart you are. It has everything to do with the condition you show up in. A tired brain is a slow brain. A distracted brain stores almost nothing. One full night of sleep after studying is worth more than 3 extra hours of exhausted revision. Because sleep is when your brain quietly moves everything you learned into long-term storage. Even a 10-minute walk before studying can sharpen your focus for hours. And your environment will always beat your willpower. A clean space, phone in another room, one clear goal. That simple setup will take you further than motivation ever will. Recall beats rereading. Spacing beats cramming. Teaching beats memorizing. Environment beats willpower. 4 steps. That's it. Not because learning is simple, but because the right method doesn't need to be complicated. The students who seem like they have a superpower are not smarter than you. They just stopped doing what felt comfortable and started doing what actually works. Your brain was never the problem, the method was. And now, you know better. Maybe for the first time, studying won't feel impossible anymore. Maybe for the first time, you'll sit down and actually trust the process. That's what these 4 steps can do. Not just better grades, a completely different relationship with learning. Try step 1 after your very next study session. Close the book, take a blank page, write what you remember just once. See what that feels like. If this changed something in how you think, share it with one friend who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more videos like this. Every week, real psychology, real methods, real results. See you in the next one.